what's up, guys? I'm Avery Powell.
I'm Sarah Wojcik.
I'm Morgan Seaman.
And I'm Abigail Huser, and we're the juniors.
So we're just going to talk a little bit about our expectations for this volleyball season. I think our theme this year is unfinished business, so I think we really kind of are sticking to that, and we want to play with a chip on our shoulder and make sure we finish the way we want to this year, for sure. What about you guys?
Yeah. I just feel like we only lost like 2 players this past season, or coming into this next season. So I feel like we're going to be coming out as like a pretty strong team, somewhat like a team that other MAC schools are definitely going to want to beat, like always. But I feel like we are still like strong with all the players that we have on the team, and the incoming freshmen are doing a really good job transitioning right now, and we're excited to see how the season goes and get another MAC championship and NCAA tournament. Yeah. Rings. We got some really big rings.
Yeah. The third one.
And anybody want to talk about our new coach, Mike Owens?
Oh, yeah. I can talk about Mike Owens. Mike Owens, so far. Oh, Mike. Is that going to stay in there? It's fine. Mike Owen, great guy. I'm excited to be coached by him. He's going to be our new defensive coach, which is kind of funny because he's the tallest one on the coaching staff. Yeah. But yeah, I think that he's going to add a lot to our program. So, what do you think?
I think he's pretty cool. I talked to him once, and something that like really interested me that he said that I thought was like interesting, I guess. He said, I asked him what does he like or what does he do for fun, and he said he likes to listen to what we're interested in. So I just thought that that was really neat that someone would like to like hear what we like or like to do, or
like not
stuff
just
like
that we like volleyball. Like what else do we do besides volleyball? If we do anything else. Spend a lot of time.
Like Morgan really likes to cook.
I do.
Like all the time, and she buys like the weirdest foods. Like one time she bought these.
Weird to you, but
Well, it's weird. I don't.
no.
She cooks for me a lot because I live with her, and she makes really good food, and I love it. Yeah.
Morgan, why don't you go talk about a little bit about what you do and what you cook?
All right. Before we get started with that question, follow Mo and Mo Cooks on Instagram.
You're gonna shut yourself out. Wait, you gotta talk about that one time we made the pasta.
Okay, so I'll talk about that right now. I like to cook anything and everything. Basically, I'll find a recipe on Pinterest, and I'll just be like, I want to cook that, and then I will. And then, let's see, our summer coming into our freshman year, me, Sarah, and Avery all lived together. Abigail lived in a different house, which is sad, and I don't know, I was making this pasta one night, and they came in, and they were like, oh, that looks good. And I was like, do you guys want some? And they were like, well, and I was like, just have some. And I don't even remember what was in it. It was like,
Mod Podge, like
yeah.
near the end of summer.
I know there was spinach because I had like extra spinach. It was like leftover stuff. Like a lot of times I'll like look and see what I have in the fridge, and like that sparks an idea too, and I'll just make it.
And I will say another thing about Morgan is that she like always, I don't know because we're talking about you right now, but she always like, she's always the one that's like, you should buy that, or like, we'll go shopping and like I'll find something, and she's like, well, why don't you just buy it? And I'm like, because what if I want to save some money? And she's like, well, what are you saving for? And I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, well, then just buy it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's crazy going shopping.
I'm a big shopaholic.
Queen
My
of-
dad sees this, he'll know. Yeah.
Queen of Walmart and Target shopping too, if I must
We
say.
make the 30-minute trip to Target.
Oh, for sure. Then what were you gonna say?
The Target and Walmart, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Huge.
Me and Abigail live 5 minutes away. Can you probably hear? Me and Abigail live 5 minutes away from each other at home, and so like I'll just like go to Target, and then all of a sudden, out of the
It's
aisle
always
will
me.
pop Abigail.
It's always me.
Yeah.
No, yeah, if you want your bank account to decline quickly, go to Target with Morgan.
Yeah.
Because you
anywhere with Morgan.
go anywhere. Anywhere, like literally.
We go to Patterson's. It's like a breakfast place in Oxford, and she'll like order everything. Like I just get like eggs and like a little thing. And she's like eggs, avocado toast, like bagel,
Coffee,
like all these extra things. And her total's like $20, and I'm like, why are you doing this?
The funniest part is that Fiesta Chara in Oxford, you'd think like no, like you just get whatever you get on the menu. It's like a Mexican place, whatever. No, Morgan gets like she gets like a rose con pollo and like a side of like an avocado. Like who gets a side of an avocado? Not even guacamole, just a straight avocado.
Sliced up.
Like I don't understand.
Speaking of
And
Fiesta Chara, a funny story about Fiesta Chara.
Okay, so Sarah and I decided to go out to dinner one night, right?
you better tell this the right way.
I will. Okay, so Fiesta Chara, they have this like picture of our team like celebrating, and Sarah's in it, like doing her like go-to Sarah pose where she like slaps the floor, right? And so she like grabbed one of the workers, me, and like she like starts looking at the picture, and then she like does.
He was like, and I was like, yeah, I like celebrate.
Yeah, well, and so she does it again, and this is like a packed Fiesta Chara night. And she goes down and celebrates and does what she's doing in the picture and rips her pants.
Like down the
Like down the
like in a movie, rips her pants. Like I'd never seen anything like that
No,
in real life.
yeah.
She just ripped her pants.
And so she like took off sprinting like down the alley next to Fiesta Chara, and I was just in the restaurant like that did not just happen, and everybody started laughing. Like it felt like a scene out of a movie. I've never seen anything like it.
But we still love her.
Yeah.
so-
We still love her. But then the funny thing was then like maybe a week or two later I was walking home with some of my classmates and they were
I just found this out, by the way, like literally 2 days ago.
I was walking home with one of my classmates and she like had a rip in her jeans and I was like, oh my gosh, like I have a rip in your jeans. She's like, yeah, I know, I got caught in my car like walking out of it. And I was like, oh, yeah, one time my friend ripped her pants and she was like, no way. She's like, no, this is the funniest story ever. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait to hear it. She goes, one time I was in Fiesta Chara and this blonde hair girl rips her pants and I was like, oh, that was my best friend. It was great. It was great. So now Fiesta Chara workers love us because Sarah ripped her pants.
What other funny stories? What do we have about Abby and Avery?
Nothing.
I mean, ride with the mob, but we already did that.
They're like the queen of music. Like anytime a song will come on, whether we're in like middle of practice, middle of like a lift, or just like in the locker room, anytime a song comes on or one of them put a song on, they find each other, and like Abigail's always like, Avery, the song. And I'm always like, okay, you say that about like every single song I think that you play. And then if it's Avery, they're like, hey, oh my God, it's the song. It's just like, okay, cool, guys. Just leave us all out. But like they've literally lived together ever since freshman year, and they will until we graduate. Maybe after college too, who knows?
So back to volleyball. Now that we've talked about a lot of funny stories. Yeah, no. Why don't we just like talk about our
favorite memories about Miami volleyball.
All right, that's what we'll do. So mine was freshman year when we like won and we took that water and dumped it on Coach because I originally was talking to Katie Tomasic and I was like, I've never seen Coach with her hair wet. Like her hair's always just like done and it always looks the same. And I was like, if we win, we should do that. And she's like, oh, we're gonna do it. And so we went to the center of the basketball court, like not even on the side. Like the janitors probably were not happy with us. And yeah, no, it was an ordeal. But I mean,
We've been in Florida now.
Coach kind of like runs Oxford, so it's fine. But yeah, that was probably winning in general. Like I just love winning. So what about you?
Anybody else?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I know. That's what I was like gonna say. Cause like watching like our hype video from, what is it? Like this past season. Like, and it was like about the season before, like videos from that, and it gives me like goosebumps, and I'm like, I know like other people, like it just gives goosebumps to like watch it and just like relive it and like see any videos or pictures about it, cause it's just like, it was like the best feeling. Like it just, I'm getting chills now.
I also like, just like the whole season in general last year was like an awesome experience. Like we came in like not being ranked well, like people completely underestimated us, and like just coming out on top again is just sort of like, like you thought. But that's just like another like memory that I have, like coming in, they're like, yeah, you're ranked 6, and we're like like, are you kidding me? And like, watch this, yeah. And we like came back and like won it all, which was nice too.
Especially after the spring we had. We had a rough spring before that because we had like maybe nine people on a good day. Like, it was not good, and we were like down in a lot of positions, I feel like. And then the freshmen came in and they made a big impact right away. And
The sophomore class.
well, the now sophomore class. But yeah, so I think, yeah, it was really cool just to kind of like prove people wrong, play that underdog role that we didn't the year before. And I don't know, I almost liked that better than like the year before when we were just like constantly winning.
Catching dubs.
Because, you know, we like worked hard and like it was cool to see like what we earned from that.
How about this summer? What have you guys been up to this summer?
So this summer, yeah, basically Oxford in the summer, yeah, we can talk about what we do. So in the summer, Oxford is kind of like, you just go to practice, you go to lift, and then you go home, and usually like I make some eggs and some toast, and then I'm taking an online class this summer, and it's really hard, so it's really cut into my pool time. I'm not happy about it, but I've just been doing that, hanging out with my friends, just getting to know the freshmen and just like making an effort to build that chemistry.
Yeah, like Avery was saying, I'm taking an online class too. I took one all of June. When I was home, I was taking American Sign Language, which is very interesting in my opinion. And now I'm taking a stats class, not through Miami, but just to transfer in for credit. So like that takes up a lot of time, pretty much. While I was home, I was also doing a small little internship at a company for marketing, just to get some experience in the real world and kind of get a more understanding of like what I want to do when I graduate. And like being in Oxford now, time like went by really fast in my opinion, but it's been like a good like to bring the team together again. Like I always love coming back to Oxford in the summer because it's like when we're home, I'm almost like I miss out all my teammates and like because they're like my closest friends and I love them. So it's like refreshing to see them all again and like come back and yeah. And I'm excited for the season.
Yeah, I don't have anything to add. Oh yeah, I guess I've been taking an online class and I have an internship too at the dean's office at Farmer, so that's taking up all my time too, outside of volleyball.
I'm going to seem very unproductive, but I don't have an internship, nor am I not taking a summer class. So I've read about 3 books this summer, and I just lay out at the pool or watch a show. But that's pretty much it.
Abigail's really tan, probably the tannest one on the team, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
She's really dark.
She looks really tan compared to me too.
Yeah.
So now that you're going into your junior year, you've got a couple years of do you guys see yourselves taking on more of a leadership role?
Yeah, definitely. I think that a lot of the underclassmen definitely like look to us. I wouldn't say like look up to us, but like they look to us because we have the most experience here and like we know the drills and like we know what to expect and we just like continue on that championship mentality and just like we want it to go on for years, even when we're gone. So just like drilling that in.
I'd say also Abigail and Morgan are 2 of like the 4 captains. They're like the 2 junior captains, and then Haley and Margaret are senior captains. And I just feel like taking like a step to like our 3rd year now is like just kind of, coach always says it's like a lot of like experience and like the play and like to make sure like we are talking with like the underclassmen about drills or what to do or what to remember when we're playing. And like each year, like freshman year, I feel like I knew nothing and like it's just a building block. Like now sophomore year, I was like feeling a little better, and then like by the end of sophomore year, I felt like I really got everything. And like now I feel like being older, it's just maintaining and like also being a leader on and off the court for the younger people to kind of like look up to for when they're getting older too.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would say like being older, having that experience, like kind of forces you into that leadership role because, like they were saying, we kind of have to, you know, show the freshmen what to do, and like all the different systems we have and kind of remind them things that like the coaches would remind us in practice. So I feel like sometimes we're kind of there like saying what the coaches would say and like what they've told us. And I think, yeah, definitely like being older has kind of put us into that role for sure.
I feel like another thing, like at Miami, we really want to make sure that no matter like your age, your voice is heard. So like we told the freshmen, like if you have something to say it. Like sophomores, they say whatever they need, and like I think that really like makes us like, yeah, we're air quote older, but like they shouldn't be like afraid of us. Like, yeah, we are experienced, but like we told them like you can literally ask us anything. Like we're always gonna be here for you, and like I think that can help like on and off the court, like Sarah said. But being older too, like kind of puts in perspective like how much volleyball we have left. And, like, I guess, like, it goes into more of, like, valuing every practice or, like, valuing every contact we have. And to, like, implement that into the freshmen now will hopefully, like, expand or, like, make their career, like, seem even, like, better. Just to, like, show them, like, if you show them now, like, you only have so much time and to value it, that can, like, help them as well.
All right, let's wrap this up with the 2019 season. What should fans expect?
MAC champions.
Winning on that pretty new court.
New court. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Well, they messed up one ring, so actually that's 4.
Yeah. We actually, yeah, they messed up our rings.
5.
So we're getting 5 rings. I also think, like, especially with this group too, like, we're very energetic. Like, I think, like, our celebrations, like, just watching us play, like, our class in general is, like, very loud and, like, outgoing. We call ourselves the Spicy 4.
We call it like the spiciest. I think the Spicy 4 is because we have like the spiciest personalities on the team.
You never know what you're gonna get with us. I can just tell you that. Like I would say like Louise has told me she's always just like, I never know what mood you guys are gonna be in. Like, it's just crazy. I mean, it sounds bad, but it's not.
Yeah, we keep them on their toes for sure. And
Can't be predictable.
yeah.
But yeah, like I feel like just like can't be predictable. But like yeah, like this season I think is gonna be like we're gonna be a pretty gritty team. Like you're gonna have to kill us to beat us.
All right, thank you, juniors.
Thank you.